Okay, so I'm going to try and do another Tarot Tuesday here for you. Even though this is Wednesday now. I tried doing Tarot Tuesday yesterday, and the equipment that I thought was going to be perfectly reasonable for it, just did not work out. And although I'm wearing a headset, I am not positive that it's recording through my headset or if it's recording through the mic on my phone. So we're just going to roll with whatever happens. I wanted to take a moment to introduce you to the Haindl deck. I had mentioned it a couple of weeks ago, and it's pretty amazing. It's pretty beautiful. I still haven't really worked with it, but I want to and I need to. I think now is actually a really good time for me to delve into it. So possibly next week, I'll do the reading using the Haindl deck. From what I understand, and this bag was made by the former owner of this deck, the original owner of this deck, who gave it to my brother. The original owner was named Daniel Hooper, and he was an incredible human being. I was very honored to be able to know him. And apparently, this deck was designed to be done in a very specific spread, and only that type of spread. This is beautiful raw silk, by the way. And Daniel Hooper made this bag, which is just incredible. It's this velvet lined with this gorgeous silk. And then it's wrapped in this raw silk. It's finished at the edges, but it's just this gorgeous piece of silk. It's a little iridescent. And then it's in its box. And apparently, he only ever did one reading with it. And he saw something terrifying in the reading and never wanted to work with the deck again. And I believe he was doing the reading for another person, not for himself. And it was just so incredible and prophetic and just amazing. But I'm going to take the cards out here and just kind of show you a little bit. It does come with an instructional booklet, which I will need to go into. I'll set this. I don't want it to touch any other surface, so I'm going to set this silk on the table here. This card is called Father of Stones in the West, also known as the King of Stones, and the title above is Oldman. Some kind of deity, a deity that I'm not actually familiar with. I don't want to block my face. Here's the back of the card. The backs are all the same. And I believe this deck is designed to use reversals. This is, please come apart for me, thank you. This is the Father of Wands in the East, the Knight of Wands, and also Brahma. Oh, it's looking reversed. Oh, shoot. The camera that I was using yesterday was on my laptop, and it wasn't reversing things. So, and this is Daughter of Stones in the West, Princess of Stones. Back to Native American. So the stones are all Native American. White buffalo woman. And then the wands are all Indian. And the swords are all Egyptian. This is Daughter of Swords in the South, Princess of Swords, and she's Isis. And this is Father of Swords in the South, the King of Swords, and he's Ra. Mother of Wands. Oops. Oh, no, please don't do that. This is Mother of Wands in the East, the Queen of Wands. She's Kali. I mean, the artwork is just incredible. And the thought that went into this, too, with the symbolism. Now, this is interesting. So we go to the cups. Daughter of Cups in the North, the Princess of Cups, is Brigid of Ireland. And this is kind of interesting. Because you'd think it goes all to Irish, but it's not. It's the cups are a little bit mixed up. Mother of Cups in the North, the Queen of Cups, is Venus of Willendorf. Yeah. Blank card. And here's the Magician, which incorporates various symbolism. See at the top, it's got some Kabbalah and a rune. Yeah, it's just incredible. So I need to put a little bit of study into this and figure out how to do a reading with these guys, how to work with them. I mean, the tote deck, there are a lot of people who just won't touch the tote deck because they think it's so dark. So, and I know it quite well, although last week, I don't know what was wrong with me last week. I could not focus at all. Yesterday, actually, it's just as well that the video didn't work out because I couldn't focus yesterday at all either. Maybe that's why the video just didn't work out. So I was all over the place. I was very running with an upset, various upsets. My daughter was upset over the whole Black Lives Matter thing. She's very active online. There are just so many upsetting stories coming out. Things that just should not happen in our society. It's like, what the fuck? We're civilized people. We don't just fucking kill people. You know, we don't just like kill human beings. But apparently we do. The brutality of it all, it's just so disgusting. It's so disgusting. And the way we train our police, our paramilitary forces, you know, it's either they're here to like guide and protect us, or are they here to just continue to enforce like a Jim Crow condition? It's absurd and demoralizing. We are a society. We need to keep acting like society. And I think California should secede from the entire nation. Quite honestly, it's because we do function like a mini nation. I don't know what the rest of the country would do without us. Fuck them all. And now onto our tarot reading. So, I have a table here. I think I want to do another 3 card. Doing an entire Celtic cross feels like too much. I'm really doing it weekly. I should do more down and dirty. I mean, I'm a big fan of the 1 card pull. I keep looking at my image instead of at the camera. Sorry about that. But I'll do a 3 card, and it won't be past, present, future. It's just going to be like 3 cards just talking about where we're at. Where we are and where we need to go. Some more clarification on where we are, where we need to go. All of us. Yeah. I mean, it's unfocused, right? But I think it's what we need. Help us out here, my friend, my good friend. Help us find some clarity where we're at right now and where we need to go in the coming week. Please. What's happening in the world? The energies are just all over. Oh, okay. Gosh, you're sticky already. Okay, 1 more shuffle. Okay. Goodness. The cards are like, oh, I know, sister. I know where you need to go. All right. Getting 3 piles to the left. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's the middle one. Alrighty, so I'm going to draw these cards one at a time and go over them. So card number 1 is the 3 of Wands. This is called Virtue, and this is the Sun in Aries. So, okay. So what we see give you a little bit of theory in the way the energy moves through the tree of life. The ace, the 1, is the initiation of the energy, the concept of the energy coming into manifestation, not yet made manifest. It's the concept of it. It's made manifest with the 2. Into the void, if you will. But still nothing can really be done with it. It's the 3 that puts it into the physical dimension. Which is why the 3 number is actually so important when it comes to our dimension and making things manifest. So the 3 tells us that we are being virtuous and we are manifesting. So basically the cards are saying, good on you. You're doing things. You're making things happen. I see it as validation. Okay. That's good. The second card is the Prince of Cups. Okay, so he rides an eagle. The intensity of his energy is such that the water behind him becomes steam. He's very focused. He holds a cup, with a snake coming out of it. And this is the snake that becomes the caduceus. The eagle has a fixed, purposeful direction, and he drives it with a steady hand. And he wears another eagle upon his cap. So he won't lose sight of his direction. He's focused and intense. And the cups are emotion. So this is again, I see this as a validation. Continue moving forward the way that we have been. Healing will take place. Stay focused. There's a lot of energy. And cups are loving, they're emotion in general, but the underlying theme with cups is love and healing. And the Prince of Cups is kind of the fullest realization of that loving, healing energy. So it's a stay the course kind of card. And there's a possibility that since it is a person in this card, it's possible that a leader will rise in the next week. Or not. It could just be simply the energies that will carry us forward. But it's definitely a stay the course, and healing healing is coming, or we're on the path of healing, and to continue doing what we're doing. And we have virtue on our side. So that's good. I don't feel that way personally, but I'm taking that as good news. The third card, which is the most forward into the future of next week, says, oh, interesting. Okay, so we have the Princess of Cups. So again, she's dancing. And in the book of Tote, she's referred to as the helpmeet unsurpassed. Aleister Crowley is very specific on that phrase. She is the helpmeet unsurpassed. So she's the personification of all things good and kind and loving, and anything that you need assistance with, she's able to provide. I'm actually not super, for some reason, I'm not as familiar with all the imagery in her card. I pulled this card quite a lot, but helpmeet unsurpassed is what has really stuck in my mind, as opposed to all the various imagery. I mean, she's got a swan, she's got a turtle in a shell, She's got, I believe that's a salmon. And she's dancing, and then she's got these beautiful jewels that I know mean something quite specific, and the number of them is also quite specific. And if I'm not mistaken, there's a lotus flower here, and they all mean very specific things because the imagery, he's so specific with his imagery. I can't tell you a lot about that, except this could be a person again that would come to the fore in the following week to aid and assist and smooth the way for us as a society. That's possible. Or it could be that we find things just start falling into place due to the work that we've been doing, either individually or as a society. This is an extremely general reading. This is kind of like what you would find in the newspaper as your horoscope. So stay virtuous. Let's hold up these cards again. Stay virtuous. You've been doing good things. And the universe acknowledges you for that. And because of that, you have a lot of motion that will carry you. And you have the focus and the determination. You have the focus and the will and the determination and the motion that the wind's behind you, if you will. Although here it's steam. That will continue carrying you towards a healing direction. You've done well. And continue whatever it is that you've been doing. And you will find that your way is aided in a very beautiful and smooth direction. And it's possible that people will come into your life, either a man or a woman, or possibly both, in the next few days, that will make your life even easier. Or it will be possibly just situations that will help smooth your way. But things are definitely looking up. So hang in there. I bid you love and peace. I hope you and yours are staying happy and well. And I give you all the love that you can handle.